Hello everyone. Now we're going to understand the law of conservation of energy. Now you can understand from here the word is used conservation. The conservation word is comes from the conserve. That means we are not letting anything go wasted. So we are not getting letting anything go wasted. That means we are not letting energy go wasted. And actually we don't have to do anything because it is a nature's law, so it won't let any energy to go dissipate, means the energy will remain constant. So to understand this law of conservation of energy, we need to understand the definition, which is pretty common. You may find in the most of the book of physics, that says that the total energy of an isolated system. Okay, this is what you need to understand. The isolated system remain constant. So means what? The total energy will remain constant. It is not saying that the particular energy will remain constant. It is saying total energy will remain constant. Okay, let's see the another definition. It is saying that energy neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be converted from one form to another in a system. That means the total energy will remain constant. Total energy will remain constant. It's not going to change. But it also says that one form of energy, that's a one form energy, can be changed into another form of energy. Let's take example. Okay, suppose I'm just taking a small ball and I'm throwing it with a certain velocity. If I throw with a certain velocity, it will have the maximum velocity and the kinetic energy of the ball will be half mv square. And the ball will start going up and it will reach at a certain point that the ball will stop and start moving backward. Okay, why? Because there is an acceleration due to gravity which is acting downward, and means the acceleration is negative to the direction of the displacement is produced. So it is a retardation, so it will try to decrease the velocity, so it will reach a certain point where the velocity will become zero. So that means kinetic energy becomes zero. Now you have seen over here that here is the kinetic energy, some form of kinetic energy was there, but here no kinetic energy. So this law is wrong. No, this is correct. It's saying that we are not creating, not destroyed. So what we have done, we use our energy that we are throwing the ball up, and the ball got the energy which is half mv square. Now when it reached certain height, though kinetic energy started decreasing, but the potential energy started increasing, and we know potential energy is mgh. So actually what happened here, the kinetic energy converted into potential energy, and that is what the law is saying. It is saying that the energy we are neither creating nor destroying, but we are transforming from one form to another form in a system, a kind of isolated system, we can say. We are not taking any other energy from any outside. So what we have done, I used my energy, or we use our energy to throw the ball up. When we are throwing the ball up, then what will happen? The ball will go up, it will reach certain height, and it will change into potential energy. So that is what the law of conservation of energy says. We can understand from a many different way. Let's suppose this is the sun, it is giving a light energy. So a kind of light energy it is giving to this plant. This plant using the light energy in the process of photosynthesis and converting this carbon dioxide and water in the form of carbohydrate with the help of sunlight. And now the same carbohydrate, basically when any other animal eats it, then it gets the energy. And you can see this energy, the light energy, has changed in the form of chemical energy. So light energy basically changed the form of chemical energy. So you have seen that we have not produced a kind of energy. This plant is not producing any kind of energy, but rather changing the light energy into the chemical energy. And the same happens with this cycle. Suppose this cycle is moving with a very high velocity so that it can reach this maximum height in the mountain. Okay. And if it is having the kinetic energy, so what happened? it will move and slowly it will reach to this peak. And after that, it will contain the potential energy, which is mgh. You can take the height of this cycle, it may be from the ground is h, so it contains the potential energy. Now you don't need to paddle up, because it will slowly will move down, because again the potential energy will change into kinetic energy. The same thing happens with the pendulum as well. Suppose you will move the pendulum from here, so what will happen? It will start moving and it will reach to a certain height. Here it is a certain height, we can say from this level it contains potential energy, which is mgh, and this potential energy will start converting into kinetic energy. And with the help of kinetic energy, it will move and it will go from here, and again it will stop here at the same height. Okay, and this kinetic energy will again convert into potential energy. Okay, and this will keep on going. Now you might be thinking, no, it happens that after some time it stopped. It stopped because there is a friction that is acting, and it is dissipating this potential in kinetic in another form of energy, which is heat energy. So yeah, we cannot say that the energy is increasing or decreasing, but rather we can say the energy remain constant. Total energy remain constant. But yes, energy can change from one form to another form. So hope you understood this. What law of conservation of energy says that the energy we cannot produce, not destroy, but we can change from one form to another form. Or we can say in an isolated system, energy remain constant. Thank you so much.